Hey, hey. What's up, sweet misery and criminal med? Criminal med, your order's going out tomorrow with a bunch of other orders. Send all the snow? You can have all the snow. Now, actually, we didn't have snow. Tonight is like the last night that it's going to be super ass cold. And then after tonight, it goes back up. And then next week, we'll be in the 60s. So we just have to get through tonight, which is going to be 17 degrees. But I haven't turned off my heat in like, I don't know, a month. So I don't even want to know what my heating bill is going to be next month. Ugh. So, how you doing? I'm doing good. Hey, Elaine. I was making candles all day. So, when I make candles, I listen to different things. Especially when my phone's charging. Holy fuck. Did I hear the unthinkable today? And I really say it's the unthinkable. Oh my God. First, let me say, hey, Allie, did anyone listen to Queen Bee today? Now, normally I don't listen to her. There was nobody else on. And I'm like, fuck it. I can't even find a movie at the moment. So I put her on. Holy shit. That's all I can say is holy shit. And it's not even her. It's her chat. Let me explain. So, as you saw from my title, delusional Hive is seriously a real thing. Like, who knew? I had no idea it was actually a legit mental disorder. And a lot of times it does come from schizophrenia. Hold on, Dayton just walked in. I pulled it up. Now I can't find it. Nobody's going to kidnap me. Part of Jay. I didn't watch Jay. But I found this really interesting. And then I'm going to show you guys the evidence to back it up. Now, in psychology, any psychology, you can't just have a hypothesis. You have to be able to back it up. Whether in a hypothesis, you got to have a thesis. You got to have evidence to back things up. So I'm going to explain it to you guys, and then I'm going to show you the evidence to back it up. I will say I am shocked at some of the people that I saw in there. Like people that used to be in here. Even like they bought candles and everything. I'm shocked that they're in there yapping away when nobody's going to respond to them. Nobody's going to, like, why bother talking? Are you talking to each other? I know, I heard. How is church group? Good. You know, are you just talking to each other? Like, because the panel guests aren't going to notice you. And there's one panel guest that I literally wanted to bang my fucking head against the wall listening to them. I was like, can someone please bring back like Voices and Nick? Because this chick was awful. Somebody told me her name was Brianna or something. I don't know who she is. I don't watch Queen Bee enough to know who she is. But oh my God. She starts off by saying that Brittany J admitted of being scared of Queen Bee. Bitch, please show me where Brittany J admitted that she was scared of Queen Bee, because I'm calling bullshit on that one. But not only did she say that she was scared, she was terrified. They are so scared of what Queen Bee's gonna do. I said it to Patreons and I'll say it to you guys. I'm calling total fucking bullshit. And I don't even like Brittany anymore. I would bet at least $5. We're not going to go big. But I'm going to go $5 that say Brittany never, ever said or implied that she was scared of Queen Bee. Maybe scared she might sit on her or something, but not scared of her. So if somebody can show me, or Brianna, if you can please show me or point out exactly when Britney said how she was scared, I'm all ears. So just drop that screenshot of the timestamp of when Britney said that. Because again, I'm calling complete fucking bullshit on it. Complete bullshit. So it starts off with this girl lying to Queen Bee. We know Queen Bee is in a whole nother world, so she doesn't fucking listen. So that started, wherever that timestamp was, is where I started listening. So because of this, I'm listening more and more. And I cannot believe what the fuck I'm hearing. From panel guests, from audience, from chat. And I'm going to show you some of that. But let me, scared of QB. But not only did she say she was scared of her, she said Britney was terrified of her. Britney's not terrified or scared of QB. What's QB going to do? Like, let's be real here. Get down. What is QB going to do? Not a fucking thing. So I don't, you have to hear it, but I can't play Queen Bee because the fucking loser strikes. But go listen to today's stream. I don't know what the timestamp of when it came on, but it was awful. But let me just explain what Hive mentality is, and I understand why they're called the Hive. Hold on. Oh, this wasn't it. It's just dissociation. All right, hold on. Okay. Hive mentality. Pros, cons, and signs. What does hive mind mean in slang? But what to know about the hive mind mentality? The concept of the hive mind is most easily applied to insects such as bees or ants. It's the group intelligence that emerges when these species work as a unit. But there are other examples in which human intelligence make up a hive mind. In popular culture, it's often portrayed as a bad thing. Civilizations like the Borg on Star Trek or Doctor Who have assimilated large groups of people into their vast collective, but have eliminated their ability to think as individuals. In reality, though, hive mind in humans involves a collective or collaboration in decision-making processes. A digital entrepreneur, writer, and certified Mid-Valley life coach focused on mindset and transformation. Let's look at the characteristics behind and science behind the hive mind. Characteristics. People can behave very differently in groups where they adopt or get caught up in the prevailing patterns and group dynamics. The author of the coming book, these patterns start to influence behavior almost as soon as someone enters a new workplace or other human ecosystem. This can lead to faster progress and better results. Some of the most important characteristics include collective intelligence and shared knowledge, coordination and cooperation, communication, distributed decision-making, identity fusion, and organized structure and synchronization. That is exactly what the hive does. Hey, Amber, exactly what the fucking hive does. But let's continue. The concept, Amber, if you can get me the timestamp of when Brianna, you might be able to get it to, You might be able to get it from when I posted in Facebook I mean on Facebook, on what I posted on Discord or Sweet Misery. Any of you guys, if you want to check timestamp. The concept of the hive mind comes out of several disciplines, including biology, blah, blah. We don't need any of that. Hold on. When people in a hive mind work in collaboration, sometimes this can morph into groupthink. Groupthink occurs when a group of people are so driven by desire to cohere that it results in a tendency to agree at all costs. So groupthink leads to suppressing critical thinking in individuals and discouraging dissenting opinions. This results in poor outcomes. It could also have repercussions like inefficiency and wasting resources, conflicts, and competitive dynamics, because the decision-making process is made without proper analysis. Hive mind behavior, when not deployed properly, can have potential risks and drawbacks. Hold on. That's not what I was looking for, though. Hold on. Okay. So a hive mind is considered delusional when a group of people acting as a collective consciousness share and reinforce inaccurate beliefs or ideas, often due to lack of critical thinking and an overwhelming influence from the group dynamic. Bleachhead Betty, you probably don't want to be here, and honestly, I don't want you here. Have a good day. Delusion. All right. Overwhelming influence from the group dynamic leading to mass delusions or harmful group behaviors. Essentially, the collective mind is not accurately perceiving reality. That sounds exactly like the hive. To the point of, you guys should have fucking seen. I'll get into the chat. I don't want to jump too far ahead. Echo chambers. When a group only exposes themselves to information that confirms their existing beliefs, further reinforcing the delusion. People within the hive mind may not critically evaluate information on their own, readily accepting the group consensus without questioning its validity. All right, let me explain something of where a lot of this is coming from. So today, Queen Bee was told over and over and over and over how needed she is because she's such a good advocate. Hey, Janessa. Hey, Joy. Please tell me what the fuck she's ever been an advocate for. Like, honestly, show me anybody in this sector who's ever truly been an advocate. There is not a fucking single one. So I'm not pulling Queen Bee out of the, rank. Nobody has. Nobody here has been a true advocate. Maybe Grayus. Maybe. And I only say that because of how much time and money he has put into, thank you, Amber, how much time and money he's put into doing like his 3D models that he doesn't get paid for, that kind of stuff. But other than that, I don't think anybody in this sector is a true advocate. Just saying. Hold on, let me pull this up. Oh, you wait till you hear this. Before we get to that, though, I don't want to go to the video yet. Let me show you some of the screenshots. These are just ones that I took really quick. Just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with here. These are not in any particular order, just to let you know. Hold on. All right. So Catherine662 says, Queen, God, you got this far. Hold on, let me make it bigger. You got this far. Sebastian and his mom need you. Brandy, Billy Joe parents need you to help protect their missing child's legacy, to help find the next child, the next family. Katie, really? You really think so, Katie? Because I could pull some screenshots that say otherwise. And again, I'm not singling her out. I'm saying that about all of us, not me included. I'm not saying this just about her. I'm saying overall. There is not a single person in the trauma sector who can honestly say that they are an advocate. None of us. And if they do, they're kidding themselves. But to say that she's helped Brandy, she's helped Billy Joe, just because someone sits on your panel doesn't make you helping anybody. That doesn't mean squat. Hey, Whistledown. Those are goofs commenting like that, Laura. You got to ignore those people. Who? No, these people are serious, Bad Wolf. That's the problem. They literally are serious. Another one. All right, so let me back up. The question that Queen Bee was asking is, should we walk away from the Sebastian Rogers case? I guess because Granny is walking away from it, because I don't know why. I don't watch her, but you guys kind of know that she, I guess, too much drama or whatever. I don't know. But Queen Bee had posed the same question to her audience today. She had 1,400 people in there watching. So it was a good time to pose the question. So then here's some of the other comments. When good people choose to take action against injustice or wrongdoing, it allows evil to flourish and prevail. What evil? What's going to prevail? Just tell me what good actions she's doing where evil's going to come in and be able to take over. If Queen Bee doesn't talk, what's going to happen? If Queen Bee moved on to another case, what evil is going to come in? That's what I want to know. And that's a serious question. What evil's coming in? What evil is going to prevail? Nothing. If Queen Bee decides to move on to another case, there's not a fucking thing that's going to change in Sebastian Rogers. So, you know who writes, we back away, Betty wins. We will see it as a victory and she will get worse. I will feel sorry for the next family. Betty wins what? I didn't know that this was about a war between Queen Bee and Betty. That's what's in court. But to know that she's a member And nobody except one person commented on this. Okay, that's, like I said, these aren't in any particular order. Exactly. Betty wins. What the fuck does Betty win? How is this even a Betty Queen Bee thing? But that's how Queen Bee's audience sees it. So this one says, they want some of you good, honest creators to back off. I believe Sebastian deserves to have you in his corner. What? When did, Katie, close your ears. When did QB become honest creator? She has lied more than most. But we're not going to go there. I'll digress on that. But she lies every time she fucking goes live. Like, for real. And is this real life here? We were saying in Patreon, like, is this fucking real life? Are these people for real? Oh, yeah, it's beyond cultish. So, for her to say that Sebastian deserves to have you in his corner, what are you talking about? Katie, is Misty Blue for Queen Bee or against? Because I didn't know how to read this. I didn't know if she was talking about Betty or if she was talking about Queen Bee. But let's deep dive for the 87th time. Please send me super chats. I mean, that could apply to any of them. So I didn't know who she was talking about. So I was looking at that one. Betty will never agree with Queen. Every case she's. I don't know what the rest said, but why does Betty have to agree with Queen at all? Why does Betty and Queen even have to fucking speak? They don't. Okay. Every case she's covered, her opinion is the opposite to Queen. Queen's like, Betty says your quilt, until proven innocent. In her book, it's crazy and it's about money. Okay. Since I had said this long before Betty ever even came onto the scene, let me clarify this. You are guilty until proven innocent. Why do you think you sit in prison until you have a trial? I know that's what Betty meant because I've been saying that for years. When you get arrested, per se, do they let you out until trial? Most of the time, no. You got to sit in fucking prison until you're proven innocent. That's what Betty means, and she's not wrong. So anyone that wants to jump on this, Betty's so wrong, and she says you're innocent till proven guilty, she is technically right. In the world of law, everybody wants to say that you're innocent till proven guilty, and you are in some respect, but you're fucking guilty. They look at you as guilty. Look at all the people that sit behind bars before they go to trial. Look at Casey Anthony, for example. Let's get into that for a second. All right? Casey Anthony is innocent. Do I believe she's innocent? Oh, fuck no, that bitch is guilty as sin. But really, she's innocent in the eyes of the law. She sat in jail for 3 years because people thought she was guilty. She had to prove her innocence while she sat in prison. She didn't get to live on the street. She had to prove her innocence while sitting behind bars because she was technically guilty. Bail isn't for every crime. Bail only, you can have bail. That's another thing. You want to bring up bail, Tommy? All right, I'll go one step with bail. If they think that you're guilty, your bail is set at like a $5 million cash bond. That's not innocent till proven guilty. That's guilty. Because why else would your bail be set at $5 million? because they believe you're guilty. You are guilty till proven innocent. And not everybody gets bail. And they deny bail a lot. Many, many times people are denied bail. Or their bail is so astronomically high that nobody in their right mind could afford it. And why do you need bail if you're proven innocent? I mean, if you believe you're innocent. If it's innocent till proven guilty, well, innocent means you shouldn't have any bail either because you're innocent until proven guilty. But you're basically guilty until you have to prove yourself innocent, plain and simple. Not everyone can afford it, exactly. But if you're innocent, then you shouldn't have to worry about bail because you're innocent. And it shouldn't even matter. That's my point. So by Betty saying that, oh, you're innocent, she doesn't mean literally, because we all know literally, you're innocent till proven guilty. She's not that much of a fucking idiot that she doesn't know that. And I think the hive mind mentality is let's run with it because we're too fucking stupid to think, well, Betty probably knows it's innocent till proven guilty, but probably means something else and never bothered explaining it. That's what I think it is, personally. And I'm sorry, but Betty's not that dumb. Here we have another one. We are close for Betty to be in jail. Who's we? And the rest of them, we back off, and now they win, and they will get worse, and they will go after the next family, and then what? Congratulations to IBELF, who says, it's disturbing to see and hear people say, then they win. This isn't a game. Thank you, IBELF. Because you're 100% right. It's not a fucking game. Why it's being treated as a game? Well, you're sitting in a chat that makes it a game. You're sitting in a chat with that kind of mentality. Well, play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Well, without the drama, it actually will show that BHB never actually helps crime cases. She never finds kids or helps parents searches. Not saying, not asking. Can you show me where QB has done any of that? Can you show me where Brittany J has done any of that? Can you show me where, and I'm hitting both sides of the coin. Hey, Vanessa, can you show me where B. Tim has done that? Can you show me where J is for Justice has done that? Kids, get down. Can you show me where anybody on this fucking platform has done that? Ow. Ow. Can you show me where anybody whose chat you go into has done that? Not just BHB. What about the opposition of BHB? None of us have done it. None. Zero. Zilch. But since you're sitting in Queen Bee's chat, let's throw Queen Bee's name out there. Queen Bee hasn't helped a fucking anybody. QB hasn't helped searches. She's never even gotten on camera, let alone gone to do a search. We know she searched for mushrooms. So instead of throwing BHB's name out there, how about we apply it to Queen Bee as well? Tim C., what is being accomplished is the verbal abuse of KP for Seth. Really? What is being accomplished is the verbal abuse of KP for Seth. Who's verbally abusing her? Here's another good one. You have brought awareness to us about the grifters. What grifter and what awareness has Queen Bee brought to light? Because if you can't see that Queen Bee is the biggest fucking grifter in this entire platform, you're retarded. Sorry, but it's true. You are sitting in a chat of the big grifter around here who has raised more